trying to break him up. Down he goes for the third time. He calls for the bell. Armstrong continues to pound away, and now the stomper. Here comes referee Dave Ferguson, who had worked earlier matches, trying to back up Armstrong and the stomper. Again, the stomper and Armstrong both bleeding heavily from around the face. Dave Ferguson trying to bring a little order in there. Paul Morton had been knocked down 3 times. The referee stops the match, and there will be no decision on it, leaving the belt in suspended animation as it was coming into this bout. Bob Armstrong still ready to go battle with a Mongolian stomper, and Tameljan coming up the steps now. We may have a continuation right here and now. But whatever happens at this point, it will be unofficial. Referee Dave Ferguson came in to try to help Paul Morton straighten out things and get a little order in there. It had gotten completely out of hand. And so, the belts held up last week. We'll have no winner this week as the referee brings the mayhem to a conclusion. The stomper going over after the belt, but he is being denied it. He makes a grab for it, and referee Dave Ferguson, who came in to help the official referee Paul Morton, grabs the belt and runs out of there with it. And there goes the stomper back to the dressing room. Bob Armstrong, a disappointed young man from Atlanta, Georgia, who had hoped to get what he cherishes most, that NWA Southern Heavyweight title, wrapped around his waist tonight, was denied as the bout was stopped. This is Lance Russell from the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum.
Wrestling fans, we have a big one going here in Nashville, Tennessee, Municipal Auditorium, before a very, very good crowd. Tojo Yamamoto and his tag partner George Goulas up against the rough team of Chris Gallagher and Don Kent. Bobby D, the referee. Up to this point, the match has been about even, with a lot of action going back and forth. And right now, Tojo Yamamoto with the upper hand, slashes away with a judo chop, drops Chris Gallagher. Another judo chop sends him down to his knees, and Gallagher reaches out and makes the tag. Don Kent in now. A referee's hookup. Tojo slashes away at the eyes. Kent ripping back. Tojo retaliates, and Kent is staggered. And I have with me Don Green as my guest here tonight. Don, this has been a wild match, hasn't it?
Man, this has been a fantastic match. There's been a lot of action going on ever since the bell go. Right now, Tojo is throwing a chop to Don Kent. George Goulas has got him, throwing him into the rope. He comes off, he gives him a hard punch to the midsection. Now he's got his favorite host on him. He's got his host. This should be it. Jimmy Kent runs in the ring and hits George Goulas and knocks him off.
And Don, the bell is ringing. Kent kicking away at George Goulas. Tojo chopping back, fighting both men now on the apron as Jimmy Kent, George Goulas now. George Goulas picks the shoe of Tojo Yamamoto, bangs away at Don Kent, chases Jimmy Kent, traps him in the corner, bangs away at the referee, and a wild one has broken out here in Nashville, Tennessee, with George Goulas going berserk now with the shoe, trapping Jimmy Kent. Jimmy Kent begging, backing off, and George Goulas threatening, stalking. The referee attempting. The referee has raised the hand of George Goulas, but we have no official announcement yet as to what the outcome of this match is. Yamamoto now, and George Goulas on the floor after Kent. Kent back into the ring. And it has been a wild ending here. Jimmy Kent now pounding away. George Goulas pounds back while trapped in the corner as Chris Gallagher holds the leg of George Goulas. Tojo Yamamoto whips Jimmy Kent into the ropes halfway through. And George now pushes Kent through the ropes and onto the floor. And Don Green, this really has been a wild night.
Oh, this has been something, and it is George Goulas and Tojo Yamamoto, the winners of the match. The referee has awarded the match to them, and it's been a wild night here in Nashville.
I believe that the official decision will be a disqualification. We are waiting for the official word.
Match is not over yet. They're on the floor now, going all the way to the dressing room. George Goulas has really went after him. Now he's going back to get his partner Tojo, and others have disappeared to the dressing room.
I believe, Don, that the official decision is a win by a disqualification. Tojo Yamamoto and George Goulas declared the winners after a wild bout here in downtown Nashville.
21 seconds. The winners of the fall-handling match by disqualification.